Tomorrow's the day. The day I've been anticipating and have been looking forward to for months now. It's also the day that I turned 24, which I kind of forgotten about due to so many things happening leading up to the trip. To say the last few months have been tough is probably an understatement, and even though I'm doing a lot better now, I just know that this trip was something I really needed to truly feel like myself again. So here goes.
It's October 27th, the first flight I'm taking to head out of the country since this whole pandemic took the world by storm. It feels a little weird, not gonna lie, but exciting at the same time with the thought of staying in another country for almost a month. As for my birthday, it went pretty great actually. I think as I grew older, it made me realize that it's truly the simplest things that matter the most. And of course, good cake doesn't hurt too. It's so hot. After me and my mom did our PCR test, we dropped by this fancy imported seafood/food store that was located in one of the buildings nearby to grab some oysters because we were planning to have a little barbecue get-together for a family reunion the next day, which was quite nice because at least I got to walk around a little and not waste the day. And also, since I had nothing to do, clearly, I just browsed around the store while I sip on my lychee aloe vera drink. And now it's finally time to head home, and thank God for that because your girl was exhausted from all the walking. Times like these really make me realize how incredibly spoiled I've gotten from living in KL. But hey, at least it's a form of working out, right? From walking 20,000 steps a day. So I guess it's not too bad since I'll be overeating every day. Currently walking home now. I just did my second PCR test. And I'm walking home. My papa's house is like right the next one. The weather is so good today, but it's so hot. Kind of like KL, but like a bit more windy, so basically Genting, honestly. This mall's toilet is so nice. Today's my outfit, and this is my outfit. I'm black. Okay, enough of that poorly recorded sad excuse of an OOTD, which I had to whisper because I didn't want people to think I'm a weirdo talking to myself in the toilet. Also, I just want to say my feet were starting to hurt at the time from wearing the boots, so my mom suggested we just ate at this nearby Shanghainese restaurant, which by the way, the food wasn't really great, but I feel like it's a me problem because I'm just generally not a fan of thick soup, so that's probably it. But anyway, we ordered their signature peanut noodle soup, which was the one I wasn't a big fan of, a plain noodle soup, thank God, and some wontons on the side to complement the main dishes. After that really filling meal, we decided to walk around the mall and came across this store, and I want to say it's basically a bougie-ass version of Malaysia's SNJ, where they sell unique trinkets and all that, which was pretty cool to explore. And let's just say my inner child was thriving from all the cute-ass shit I'd be finding. And yeah, of course, I just had to show my mom because why not? On the next day, me and my mom decided to go on a little hike around the island, and it was very peaceful, and probably one of like my favorite parts of this trip is to just go out in nature and take everything in, which is something that I feel like I really take for granted back in KL. So this was really nice, and of course the view of the beach, it just never gets old over here, I want to say that. On one of my off days, my mom decided that we should take a tram up all the way to the peak, which is where it overlooks the entire view of Hong Kong. As you can see, it's definitely super breathtaking, and it's something that really never gets old. This is probably my third time coming here, and I think coming here as an adult and coming here as a child is definitely very different, because you just learn how to appreciate the little things, in which something I never used to. So yeah, it was very nice to take everything in. And that pretty much wraps up my entire Hong Kong trip. It's definitely been a really transformative past few weeks, and although I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little homesick from time to time. I also knew that I'm never going to be able to stay here for a month like this ever again, so I really tried to be as present as I possibly could. Also, I'm just really glad that I managed to record some clips here and there, especially of this one of my papa just showing me a family tree and just some of her memories throughout the years, which I knew meant a lot to her. And I just generally am a memory hoarder myself, so from one memory hoarder to the other, it was fun for me too.
At the end of this trip, do I feel like I have all the answers? Not really. But I do feel a lot more confident about where I am in life. And as cheesy as it sounds, I truly do believe that everything will happen at its own time. And I just gotta be a little bit more patient with it. I think sometimes I forget that life is so unpredictable and really not meant to have all the answers right away. And that's completely okay, and it's not a bad thing. So here's a little reminder to take it slow and take a break if you need to, because I sure as hell needed one. Anyway, on a lighter note, hope you guys like this slightly new way of editing and also being a bit more personal on here, which was kind of nerve-wracking to do, but I'm glad I did it nonetheless. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Guess I gotta say it twice, it ain't my fault. Every little thing got a price, that's what I thought, that's what they taught. Yeah, I'ma take my chance till I drop. You know this ain't the time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space.